Hey everyone, Ryan here. So I think in one of my previous videos I'd mentioned how I'm gonna be heading down to Indiana to do some archery hunting. We got a topper on the truck all set to go. Had to build a stand for it, but that works. And we're getting all the gear together all around us. Gonna get it packed in. So we were planning on leaving tomorrow morning, but there's a cold front hitting the area tonight. We got about a 12-hour drive. Figure if we take off this evening, get most of the way, driving through the night, we can stop somewhere, spend some time sleeping, and still get there in time to probably sit tomorrow night. So that's the plan. Get things loaded up and on the road. So there we are, all loaded up. A little redneck hillbilly, but hey, that's what it takes. So go shut the lights off, jump in and start rolling. So as you can see behind me, I got the tent all set up. Ended up doing that last night, just before dark. So we ended up coming here where we wanted to hunt, and there was a vehicle parked. So we went and scouted out a different area, didn't find a whole lot of sign, came back this way. There's a couple other spots we thought we could set up our tent, and there was campers parked at them. So we ended up coming back here. The vehicle that was here had left, so we took and set up. This morning, my younger brothers went out. I took and slept in, had to recover on the sleep from the short night before. And the one brother saw a 6 and a spike. He said the bucks were chasing does. That's what we want to hear. So we'll take and get out tonight. So the cold front that was forecasted didn't really materialize. When we got down here on Saturday, it was supposed to be like 62, and it was actually about 72. And today, again, yeah, it's up into the low mid 70s. So I don't have much footage, but yesterday morning I was successful on a buck. I ended up sitting on top of a ridge. Um, there was some opening there, old farm fields that the federal government has kept mostly clear by burning, so it was a pretty thick mess. And the deer, does and fawns and stuff were bedding up in that area. So I was on the downwind side, up on top of the ridge there, figuring that any bucks that coming up would be funneling across the downwind side there. With sent check in to see if there's any does. I did have one little buck come through. It worked a scrape that was about 20 yards from my tree stand. Unfortunately, the choice was to shoot the buck or get better footage, and I turned on the camera, got on the bow, and got the footage I got. So I'll show you the footage I got. It isn't that great, it isn't that long, but this is what I've got. Success, that's what we're looking for. A couple more days to go. Hopefully we'll get a couple more bucks. So I figured I'd show you a little bit what we do with the venison once we get it. We took and quartered the animal up on the hill. And then I spent this morning cleaning up the back legs, got them all broke down to muscle groups. I got the back straps. Gonna finish up cleaning the neck meat here. Most of this will get ground. I've got the front shoulders yet to do. So that's what the cooler looks like. Heart and tenderloins, back leg muscles, all Ziploc bags. And the front shoulders, yep. So the one brother, he only hunted Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So he hunted this morning and taken have to head back. He's only about 6 hours away. So my plan is to ship all this meat that's in the bags back with him. So that way we don't have to try to keep it cold here for the rest of the week. And then we'll swing by there on our way back to the UP. Get it picked up, visit with the family we have in that area. Hopefully we'll be going back with a couple more deer. They're still in the tree stand. A little bit windier this morning. But the temps haven't warmed up quite as quickly as they were forecasting it. I don't know that anybody has seen anything. I haven't gotten any message alerts that they've got anything. My one brother did send some pictures that the camera he had out had a couple bucks go by it. So, but that's not where he was sitting, unfortunately. So we'll see how things go. Hope we're going back with a couple more. So we're in the process of packing up camp, going home with 2 of them. I don't have any footage of my brother's. Nice 10 point. Looks like it's probably 3.5-year-old. Heavy mass to it, not real wide, but nothing wrong with that one. We're happy with him. His best, my best. So we'll take those ones home. So here's another shot of them. So mine gross is 127. His was 124. Like I said, that's my best buck to date. His best buck to date. But that's when what happens when you come to areas that got a single buck limit and people pass on little ones.